You're getting ready to go to the Ohio State Fair, but you're always here helping your mommy work.
Yeah.
And I keep seeing you, and your daddy is incarcerated in federal prison, correct? Right?
Yep.
And you just made me coffee, and thank you.
Thank you.
And I told you, I just showed, yeah, with the mommy's permission, I am recording this, but you are going to help me for the next couple months or tell your story to represent other children like you who have a parent incarcerated, correct?
Yeah.
Right? And we just had a talk outside about, you know, how your daddy ended up in prison and how it could be better, and he's been gone, what, 4 years?
Yeah, 4 or 5.
4 or 5 years. And I'm going to teach your mom another way to communicate with your daddy in the prison system, because he's in what state?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. He's been moved a few times. Okay? And I did show you the Sesame Street kits and the Sesame Street videos about the puppet Alex, who represents the 1 in 6 children in America who have abandonment issues, anxiety issues. Sometimes they blame themselves, and it's not your fault, and you know that, right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay? And so these online visits, this benefit concert that we're having, the funding will go to children who live in areas like we do that don't have, you know, the ability to drive or fly to a prison in Florida, to have online visits with mommy and daddy. Would you like to see your dad through the computer?
Yeah.
And be able to say, "Hi, Daddy," and he waves back to you?
Mm-hmm.
Now, he won't have internet access, but he can have a conversation with you, and that will lower your anxiety level, okay? And a bonding relationship will form, since he's all the way in another state, or even around here, it's hard to get to a prison with the gas and stuff. And then it shows that the parents in the prison does better. The studies show they do a better job if they have more contact with their kids, okay? Because we love you guys. I mean, you know, Miss Amy was in prison for 4 years, and there was not a day or a beat of my heart that didn't skip by or go by that I wasn't thinking about my babies. The entire time, every single day, okay? So I'm sure your daddy's doing the same thing. Now I want to talk to your little brother, because you're how old? 10, and you go enjoy the Ohio State Fair, because your daddy wants you to. You're 10, so you were how old when he left?
Like 5. He was not like 3.
Haley was 5, and you were 3, right, honey?
Right.
And I showed you the Sesame Street and the puppet, the Alex, right? That represents, that represents children like you. And for the next 2 months, you said it would be okay if Miss Amy, we all kind of discussed why it would make you feel better to have online visits with your dad and to be able to talk to him through the computer, like we're kind of doing to my Facebook family. And he can see you and talk back to you. But at the end of the day, you remember your daddy? Even though you were 3? And you know how happy that makes me? Because you looking at me. Because I told you one of my children was 3 when I went away, and I always worry she doesn't remember. They were adopted out. So I lost them. But you got to stay home with your mommy, and that's why I do what I do today, to honor my babies. You think they'll be proud of me someday? When they know I'm having benefit concerts so kids can see their moms and dads in prison? Thank you. Okay, we'll have fun at the Ohio State Fair. You're welcome. Thank you for sharing your story. You know I live right across the street, so you're not going to get away from me for the next 2 months. We're going to be passing out flyers. Thank you for letting your children share your story. Hey, there's one of my other good boys. He's staying out of trouble in my neighborhood, aren't you?
Yeah, trying to.
Yeah, you are. He's one of the good ones. Okay, Haley. Thank you, honey. We're going to be doing this, you know.
This is one of the bad ones, very bad ones.
She's a good girl. Look at her. Every time I come, all she's doing here is working, stocking this place up, and doing what her mommy says and making the coffee, you bonehead.
I'm just playing.
I know you are. I know. Okay, well, I'll be keeping you in touch once the flyers and everything. I'm going to put them in this window if your boss doesn't mind, and things like that.
All right, baby. See you.
All right.
Can I get more coffee? Another cup?
Oh, yeah, I'll get another cup. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm turning this off. Hands up for the children of incarcerated parents.
Hands up for the children.
Woo! Peace, everybody. Yes. Love it.
Yeah.